Well, today's lesson is all about addition of money. So to help us out, I've had a little bit of think and I've decided to go to the fish and chip shop where fish is £3.75, chips is £1.79, drink is 80 pence, and cake is £2. Start off with the idea of getting two drinks. That's quite straightforward. They're both pence, it's 80 pence and 80 pence. So I can set out as a normal formal sum, add 80 and 80, and make 160. Also, see, we've got the alternative in pounds. We can always write things in pounds or pence. So 160p or £1.60 is there. Quick reminder here, we don't use the pounds and the pence sign together. It's either in pounds or in pence. Next one is fish and chips. Now they're both in pounds. And the important thing here is to line up the correct amounts and the decimal place. You can see here more vertical addition here. We've got 3, then a dot for the decimal point, then 75, and then a 1 and the dot and the 79. I'm going to add those two amounts together in formal style. 9 and 5 make 14. You've got 4 in the box, and the 1 is regrouped underneath under the next column. Well, we can add 7 to 7. I always cross through that number 1 there to help you so I don't forget I've added it in or added in twice to make 15. So it's 5 and 1 again and regrouped into the pounds column. 3 and 1 and the cross through 1 at the bottom. There it makes a total of 5. So £5.54. We can write that as pence, 554 pence, just to remind you, but we generally wouldn't convert back to pennies. So fish and a cake. Well, you can see I've got 3.75, £3.75 for the fish and £2 for the cake. But you be really careful here so that you don't end up putting 2 in the wrong column. As you can see here, the yellow column is the pounds, the green is the 10 pences, and the blue are the pennies. So I've actually added 2 pence rather than £2. I'm going to have to move that over. When I move that over into the correct column, you can see I've got 2 gaps there, and I use the placeholders of zeros. So £2, we always put the zeros in when we're adding, and then that's straightforward to add. Makes a total of £5.75. And finally, our last challenge is chips and drink. You can see here I've got a pounds and pence amount and a pennies amount. It's very difficult to add the two, so you have to decide to convert one. Generally, we'll convert it into the bigger amount, so I'm going to convert the drink, which is 80 pence, into pounds, which is going to be 0.80 because pence and pounds always have the same number of decimal places. That's where we do put the 0 on the end as a placeholder. And then straightforward, you can put that into the addition, and then you can add those straightforwardly. 9 and 0, 7 and 5 for 15. 1 gets regrouped into the pounds, and then we add, and that's going to make a total of £2.59. So a quick reminder what our golden rules were today. We never use the pounds and pence sign together. We always line up in the correct things in the column, and then we make sure that we write either pounds or pence. Enjoy addition of money today.